Hello everyone, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video, which is not a spit building video this time. Today we're gonna do something completely different. I'm very excited to show you today some Sims 4 save files that some amazing creators did, and I cannot wait to dive into this and to look into 3 save files that completely blown my mind, and I really hope you're gonna be enjoying this. This is going to be a longer video, so you should get cozy, maybe grab a drink, and yes, let's get started. The save files we're checking out today are the realistic Copperdale save file by MalinDesigns, the Strangetown Save file by Maurice Sims, and the Simsaribear Save file version 1. The amount of detail, storytelling, and lore packed into each of these saves is honestly huge, so I'll do my best to cover as much as I can. And of course, there's no way to show you absolutely everything in one video, so I'll be focusing on the highlights and the things that stand out the most. So with all of that said, let's get started with Copperdale. I gotta start with the realistic Copperdale save file. This one is by my lovely friend MalinDesigns, and believe me guys, if you haven't heard about this save file, you're gonna be amazed by this. And here is the page where the showcase is for the save file, and again, in these images you already can see what amazing things Malin did here. And we're gonna just dive. So this is Copperdale. As you can see, every single lot in this save file has been completely rebuilt. Every neighborhood has a different vibe, and I don't even know where to go first because Copperdale is one of my favorite worlds, and I know it's one of the worlds that a lot of simmers enjoy, and I know a lot of simmers do a lot of gameplay here in Copperdale, and also you actually enjoy the high school years expansion pack because it has, you know, the high school feature and, you know, a lot of things that make the gameplay more wholesome. So speaking about high school, I think we should dive into the high school lot to see what's happening here. All right, guys, so here we are in the high school lot in Copperdale, and I have to say, I love this lot so much. I love the way they did, you know, this landscape here with the fence, and I really think, you know, all the bushes we have here, they work so well with the surroundings of this lot, and I really think that's such a cool thing. I love this lot so much. I missed being, you know, in Copperdale. I'm not so often here, and makes me want to play here, actually. Look at the benches here in the back. I love this so much. And of course, I assume, yeah, we have a bunch of things inside. Of course, it's a high school. We need a lot of classrooms. I love this. This is a cafeteria. And we have this long hallway. I'm obsessed. I love the color scheme that, you know, goes all the way in the whole building. It's not, you know, a messy color scheme with different colors. And I can picture, you know, having actual Sims that come here and take painting class. Look at this. I'm obsessed. This is so pretty. God. And the curtains. This is beautiful. And you know, when you look from outside, this building, you know, it's that realistic kind of a high school that you have in a, you know, small hometown. And, you know, it gives you, you know, realistic vibes, at least to me. I love this high school. And I believe the next thing we're gonna see is the auditorium here. So here is the auditorium, guys. And as you can see, the aesthetic of this build matches the high school, of course. And I really feel like, you know, it's fitting here. It's fitting here. I love this so much. And I believe it's where, yeah, it's where you can, you know, have debates and announcements. And also, I think you can have the prom here if you want to set this for, you know, high school graduation or the formal dance or career day, because you have to do that if you're, you know, your sim, your teen, it's gonna, you know, finish high school, gonna, you know, get to uni maybe, and they're looking for options. And I really, really love this. I love how realistic it feels. And I really feel it's, fitting with the high school next to it. I love this so much. I think the next lot I want to check out is this one, the Copperdale Corner Residence, which also has a small business. And we can see a large family with a dog and a cat that's living here. A mixed-use townhouse built in my Copperdale Save file featuring a kindergarten, a cozy cat cafe, a crystal shop, and 4 apartments upstairs. All right, so here we are, guys. Oh, I really love this. Okay, so I have to say that this save file also was, let's say enhanced with the tool mod. And as you can see, we have a lot of things that were not here before. They were added with the tool mod, and it makes the actual neighborhood feel more alive. And really, we have yoga mats. You can come to this park. Okay, I was talking about that build, and now I'm obsessed with this park here. You can come here, have a picnic, and you can do yoga. Oh, I love this. And this gazebo. Oh, look at this view. I'm obsessed right now. This is so beautiful. And the lake with the fish. This is lovely. I love this so much. Great job. We even have a fan outside. Are you serious? How cool is this? We have toys. We have a tea kettle. We have a tea kettle and bikes. And look at... Okay, I gotta stop. I love this so much. This is so inspiring. And do you see how many things your Sims can do here? You have the playground. You can, grow plants in this side. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. We're going to take a look at the build we were supposed to be, checking out in a moment, because now I see a graveyard. I love this. This is so realistic. This is so freaking realistic. I'm obsessed with this. This is so pretty. I love it in here. I love it in here so, so much. And I believe this is the lot we were supposed to check out. Look at this lot. This is so beautiful. I love how, Malin integrated this, these modern builds in Copperdale, because usually it's a type of suburban, if I'm not wrong. And I really feel this is suiting the space. This is very suiting for Copperdale. And I'm so curious what we have inside, because we saw cat cafe. We also saw something about jewelry. We also saw, kindergarten for kids. How pretty. Okay, the kids are not here, but this is so pretty. You can come here with your toddler. Oh, and they can play with the doll houses. This is so cute. And this is a tiny, tiny locker room for them to live there. The backpack. Oh, this is so freaking cute. I'm obsessed. Even a changing room. Oh, we have toddler beds. This is so cute. I love this. This is brilliant. I love how cozy this space is. This is the coziest small cafe, You can come here, grab a coffee, hang out with some cats, because I assume there will be cats. We have food bowls here. This is so, so cute. I love it. Oh, and here is in the back, we also have an entrance, you guys. Here you can enter the jewelry store. And you can maybe come here and check in, do some jewelry, or maybe buy from someone that's crafting. Maybe you have a broken necklace and you come here for it to be fixed. Look how cozy the interior is. And I love how they added cats and dogs in every household. And I think now I want to go to the Prescott family to see their new house, because it looks so good from the map view. All right, so here we are, guys. This is the new house for the Prescott family. I believe they were living here. Yeah, they were living here. They came with the pack, and they are normal townies that live in Copperdale. A tree house. And we have a playground for kids. This is so pretty. Oh, we have a pool. Look at this. You can have so much fun here with your kids. I know you're late for school, but how about, playing in water, because it's a heat wave outside, and because I'm melting and it's so hot and it's summer. And how about our Sims to enjoy some, cool time? If we cannot, we can do that in The Sims, right? This is looking so fun. So much fun. I love this. And we have this slide in the pool. This is so beautiful. Grill area. Obsessed. And I love all the trees all around. This is beautiful. And I have no doubt the interior is as beautiful as the exterior. We have the living room, entryway, kitchen, very modern, and a grand, large dining room. This is beautiful. Okay, you guys, so here we are on this residential rental lot with I don't even know how many units. I don't even want to know at this point. I'm just enjoying this view because I would love to rent this. I would love to have some Sims, living here and having, neighbors. And where do I go? Look at this. Each unit has its own side of the backyard, like a tiny backyard, with a fire pit. And we even have, all right, I don't know this why, but this gives me a bit of Granite Falls vibes, probably because of the wood. I love this so much. I mean, it's so modern, but in the same time, it feels lodgy in a way. This is a modern lodge, obviously. And I'm loving, the idea of being, residential rental. This could have been like a vacation rental, but it would have been like a lot of space used by someone in vacation and not in general. So look how many units. I need to see how many units we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units in total. This is sick. I really think I should have checked the description of this build because this is feeling like a university dorm, but it's not. But I'm assuming maybe you can live here. We have a community lounge and we have a community kitchen. Can you live all together and like go to high school or something? This is so cool. This makes me think of, Discover University. So this is basically community. It's shared space. It's not owned by someone that's renting. And then we have this unit right over here, this small unit on this side. I love this idea so much. This is so inspiring. So you can actually, you have community space to live, but you can actually have your small renting room. This is so cool. I love this idea so much. I'm sad. All right, so I said that I wanted to check out the description of this residential rental to figure out what was the main purpose here. And we can see that we have the actual property owner that's living on this lot. So basically they own everything and they rent rooms. And I feel that's so cool. We have here a small description. And basically this is a bed and breakfast. And now everything makes so much sense to me. We have the Plumbite Cove Bed and Breakfast, a cozy and stylish bed and breakfast located in the Plumbite Cove neighborhood of Copperdale. Designed for immersive gameplay and storytelling with warm interiors and a relaxing backyard. Now I get it. So actually we have the property owner living in this unit, which you saw. It was separate than the area that has, smaller rooms for you to rent. 2 of them are empty and 1 is occupied. I'm obsessed. I'm sad. Let's move on. I'm loving this so much. The last lot we're going to be checking out is the Mercer household. And they have a small business and I'm curious what's about them. This is an industrial cafe with a cozy loft apartment above located in my Copperdale Save. The owner lives upstairs and runs the cafe downstairs, a perfect life and work setup for storytelling and small business gameplay. We love a cafe. All right, guys, so here we are on this small apartment with a cafe, small business. Can you imagine? It would be a dream to go to your work, basically. Yeah, so that's the job, owning and running a cafe. With this view here. This is a dream job, a dream business, and big shout out to Businesses and Hobbies Pack for allowing us to do so. I'm obsessed with this. I love all the industrial vibes throughout this whole save file, I have to say that. And I love how all the buildings, they kind of, are matchy-matchy and, They give this aesthetic to Copperdale, a new aesthetic to Copperdale that's suitable for this world. I really love this so much. All the plants, all the landscape, all the stones here. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with this. And let's not mention the things you can do outside, and I will leave you guys to explore more, because now we're gonna be taking a look at a different safe house with a very different lore. All right, guys, so the next save that we're gonna take a look at, it's the Strangetown Save by Marie Sims. And here we have a lot of lore that we have to go through. And if there are any Sims 2 lovers here, or maybe Sims 2 lore lovers here, this is the save file for you. Because Marie here actually made this save file accordingly to the Sims 2 lore. And I have to say, I'm very impressed about this, and I cannot wait to show to you all the builds and the townies that are here. We're basically gonna take a trip in time, and I cannot wait to dive into this. So here we have the Strangetown world, which is currently happening in Strangerville in The Sims 4. And I don't even know where to start because a lot is happening here. We have the crash site, we have a lot of builds that are actually recreated from The Sims 2. So big shout to Marie here, because this is wow. This is so nostalgic, and I really feel if you loved Sims 2, you definitely need to check this save out, because it's gonna give you the chills and, you know, the nostalgia of playing, you know, something that resembles with something you played years ago, because it's been so long since Sims 2, you know, was a thing. I mean, it's still a thing, but it's different now because we are playing The Sims 4. So I think we're gonna start with this neighborhood, with the plateau here, and we have the Smith family. I know it's looking very familiar, isn't it? They are the actual, you know, let's say founders of The Sims 2 lore. So basically everything here in Strangetown, it's very quiet and run down, and it's nothing, you know, renovated or touched since its founding. And the main center like features the Strangetown archives, a small bowling alley right here. And this save actually revolves heavily around aliens and the disappearance of Bella Goth. Of course, that's the thing. That's the main thing from The Sims 2. I know a lot of Simmers are, you know, loving the lore with Bella Goth and her story and everything. I love all the work Marie put in this, you guys. You have to see this. It's impossible for you not to love this. So as I said, we're gonna have a look at the Smith household, which actually is involved, I believe, with the Spectre family. And you know, the Spectres, you know, they were in life and death. And we can see Olive Spectre here and Ophelia here. And I really think that's a cool thing Marie added here. All right, guys, so here we are at the Smith residence. This is their house, and I know it's looking very similar with the house from The Sims 2. This is a very good, you know, replica of that house. It's so realistic, but, you know, with The Sims 4 aesthetic, and I really think it's so suitable for this lot here. All right, so here we have Jenny. Oh, you just grilled something. Perfect. Everybody's grilling. And here we have Johnny swimming. Then we have Jill Smith right here, the girl. And where are you? You're making... Oh, God. This is giving me Sims 2 100%. This is amazing. I love this so much. So basically, the lore that's happening here is that Jenny has some roots here in Strangetown with her brothers, Pascal, Laszlo, and Vinkan. They living actually down the street in another build we're gonna check out. And also her half-sisters, Lola and Chloe, are singles. But Lola and Chloe actually are closer to home than Jenny thinks, because their father is actually Polynesian Tech 9. Himself. Yeah, it's very strange. I told you everything here is strange. That's why it's Strangetown, and you do not know how to cook apparently. Look at this build. Okay, I'm talking lore and build in the same time. I know I shouldn't do that, but it's hard not to, you know, integrate how this is looking as in the Sims 2, building-wise, and in the same time, you know, to actually talk about the lore of the families that actually live here. So if we look across the street, oh, we have these beautiful builds. This is the Spectre's house. Look at this graveyard. Excuse you. I'm obsessed with this. I love the life and death, you know, vibe they got into this. This is so cool looking. I love the vibe. It's so fitting with this aesthetic. And, you know, with the whole story, you know, that happened back then in Sims 2 being placed here in Strangerville. Yeah, again, we have some zombies, but that's another story. It's actually not focused for this particular save file, the story of Strangerville that actually is in Sims 4, but I'm loving this so much, so much. This is brilliant. All right, you guys, so there's so much I have to show you, and I don't even know where to go next. I think we're gonna go to the other neighborhood because we have some things to see here. We have the curious family here. Oh, the baby alien. Look at the baby alien. Oh my god, this is amazing. Baby outside. That's not good. That's not good. Let's not think about that. It's not good that the baby's there. Look at this building. This is beautiful. This is so industrial. I love this so much. Oh my lord, this is a beautiful build. Look at the stairs, the windows, the roofing. I'm loving this lot so very much. This is wow. This is so beautiful. I love the concrete inside. This is again so nostalgic. I don't know, it gives you, you know, the nostalgic feel. So basically, the Curious brothers, Pascal and Laszlo, they actually dedicated their lives to science and research of aliens. No wonder they have this baby. And things got pretty close to home when actually Pascal, where are you? You got abducted by aliens. And he actually returned home with a souvenir. Demon here. That's so cute. But I love this so much. And the background story, it's, you know, strange, or, you know, everything should be strange and without an actual explanation. But the lore here, it's so heavy. I love this so much. Where is the baby? You should actually take care of this baby, please, and thank you. Comfort, pick up. And how about taking the baby in their actual room? Yes. That's what you should do with your babies, guys, in The Sims. Take care of them. Moving to another build now. Now I think we're going to take a look at the singles house and the household. And we have Lola here in Chloe. And we know that their father is actually, you know, Polynesian Tech 9. And I love that. Like everything, it's about The Sims 2 here. Absolutely everything. Here we are at the singles household. This is such a cutesy house. I love this house so much. This is Pleasant View all over again. I am loving this so far. It's so realistic in a way that, you know, makes you, you know, play the game again if you stop playing it and give it, you know, a different story, a different vibe. And again, oh, look at this building. I assume this is the bowling alley. This is so beautiful. I assume you can come here, have a good time. I think a bowling alley is actually a very good thing to have in Strangerville. You know, in the normal Strangerville, not necessarily this safe file, but it's so good in this safe file as well. I mean, it's a very good spot for a bowling alley on this lot. And we have several things added, you know, the military trucks and cars that, you know, they are throughout the neighborhood. I love this so much. This is so beautiful. It feels, you know, lived in, but in a strange way. Like, gives you the chills. You tell me in the comments if this not gives you the actual chills. I love this save file so much. I really hope you're going to check out. This is an amazing save. And again, if you love The Sims 2, it's impossible not to have fun in Strangetown Save file. So the next save file and the last save we're going to be checking today is Simsaribear Save file version 1. And I have to say this is a huge one, you guys, because what Simsari put out here, it's totally amazing. And this is not a complete save with all the worlds, but at this very point, across 11 worlds in the whole Sims 4 game are remade. And a big shout out to Simsari for doing such an incredible job. This save file includes all these worlds that you can see here, and this is amazing. We have 80 households, we have new townies, a lot of lot types, and calendar actually with new holidays and everything. It's so cool. Even, you know, guys, we even have 18 new clubs that your Sims can join. So this save file is actually perfect for gameplay, and I cannot wait to dive in to show to you. I know it's gonna be a longer video, but I honestly don't care at this point because I'm so excited to check this one out too. So here we have the save file, and I think we're gonna go to Willow Creek first because Willow Creek is by definition, you know, the founder, let's say, of, you know, Sims 4 base game world, and everything is filled here. And Simsari actually took builds from amazing creators, and basically the worlds are now filled with very beautiful builds. Oh my god, I don't even know how am I gonna show you all. I won't show you every single build. I will just go through some neighborhoods that I feel are, you know, more significant for each world. So I think we're gonna take a look at the Foundry Cove neighborhood because, you know, it's the sigil, the emblem of Willow Creek in my opinion. Everybody loves this neighborhood, and I think we're gonna go to this national park. I love this basketball court. I have a thing for basketball courts, and I really want to check this out and to see the buildings that are in this neighborhood. All right, guys, so here we are in Foundry Cove, and I love this neighborhood. It feels, you know, so real, and I love the, you know, suburban feel and realistic feel of these homes. I love the basketball court. As I said, I have a thing for basketball courts in The Sims. I love placing them also. And I love how these homes look together. I know these homes. These are my rentals. I love this. I know Simsari informed me that she's gonna use also some of my builds and the builds of other creators. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for using my builds as well, but also all the other builds are so beautiful. I love this one, the roofing. I love this house. I don't know who made this one, but it's amazing. All the builds are amazing. This feels so lived in and, you know, homey. Perfect for Willow Creek, in fact. So as you can see in Willow Creek, we have the Caliente and Lothario that are living here. Interesting. And every lot has, you know, families. This is the Spencer Kim Lewis. We have a new family here. The Pleasant family. Wow. We're going back to The Sims 2. The pancakes got a makeover. Look at Bob and Eliza. This is amazing. We have a cafe here down the street. And here it's a house that's not occupied, this big mansion. And then we have the gods, of course. And then we have the Pendula Park, and then the community area, which has a small business, a studio. That's so cool. And then we have the Bloom and Brew. I assume it's a bar also as a small business. Then we have a restaurant and a vet clinic. I really think I want to see this build also. So here we are. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this build. So this is the restaurant. So here we have this small business, which I assume it's, yes, it's an actual, some sort of a coffee shop with also a plant store. That's cool. I assumed it was a bar, but apparently it's a coffee shop. I love that. And then we have a class for mentoring. This is cool. You can take classes here, and also a small library / office. This is nice. This is very nice and very suitable for Willow Creek. And I love how these buildings look together, I have to say. Then this is the tiny laundromat. How cute is that? And also, as you can see here, this is a hair salon. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And I assume the owners live on top of this. in a small apartment. This is cute. This is very cute. We're gonna take a small look to Newcrest now, and I'm seeing here a library. We have a residential rental. We have this a residential house, a small business, Brightman Leaf Center. This is so cool. And a community pool. I love a pool right now, considering how hot it is outside. All right, this is the community pool. Oh, I would love to spend some time here right now. This feels so refreshing. I love how this looks on this lot. I think this lot is actually perfect for a community pool. And then we have this small business here. This is so impressive. I love this building. Look at this roof here. I know this is a fake roof, but wow. I might steal this thing. It's looking very nice. And then we have this building right over here. Very modern, I would say. This neighborhood, it's very modern. And I think modern suits, you know, a bit of Newcrest. And I really, really like this neighborhood. But this pool gives me the vibes. Gives me the vibes. I'm obsessed. So next to we have Magnolia Promenade, which I know not many people maybe remember about this. This game would get work back and it has only 4 lots. And I'm interested to see what we have here. We have a Blue Water Grill, which is a restaurant. We have a spa and then a small business and another small business. So Lydia and Camille met in college while studying communications and have been together ever since. Lydia followed her dream of opening Vintage Lane, the thrift cafe below their apartment, where she spends her days knitting and chatting with locals. Camille recently started a job in social media, confident yet quietly afraid of falling short. With their dog Benny always nearby, they jungle ambition, love, and the daily chaos of chasing dreams together. This is so sweet. So we have a thrift cafe below and they live in the same building. This is cool. And the next small business that we have, it's owned by LaRue and Williams. And this household is by Ocean Sims. Julia juggles her job in politics with running the Nook, the cozy cafe and workspace she dreamed of creating. She shares the apartment with her younger sister Jenna, an art student and freelance painter with a messy charm. Things were simple until Malik moved in. Adventurous and carefree, he's closer to Jenna than Julia at times, which makes life a little more complicated. That sounds as lore to me. All right, I think we're going to check quickly how these buildings look. This is like a lot to check on, guys. This save file is huge and it's not even complete. So here we are in Magnolia Promenade. These builds are so cute in this tiny neighborhood. This is a very cute neighborhood. Looks a bit as, you know, Willow Creek. We know that already. But this looks so cute. We have a small parking lot and this is the spa. This is so cute. Imagine, you know, coming here with your friend, doing your nails, your pedicure, manicure, something. And then we have the restaurant here. It's very modern, I'd say. I love seeing modern. You know, I'm not as, you know, into modern, but seeing modern builds makes me love them even more. And then we have this small business build, which is here. I love this so much. And then the other one, it's on this side. This is so cute and beautiful. I love this tiny house. We have lounge here on the balcony. This is so lived in. I'm obsessed. Moving on to San Myshuno, the living life, the world that a lot of simmers love and enjoy playing in. We have a lot here, guys. I believe, of course, all the apartments, oh my God, are renovated. This is huge work right here. I'm obsessed already. Everything is furnished. Everything is complete. This is looking outstanding. We have a lounge. We have another spa right here. We have a small business. I think it's for pottery because we have clay and canvas. And then the Smith family living in this building. This is a nightclub. Oh, this is perfect on the rooftop of San Myshuno. And then we have a karaoke bar. And again, all of these are furnished. Look at the details in these apartments. This is sick. And then we have the Center Park. I believe I want to see the nightclub. I want to see how this penthouse is looking. I'm always curious about penthouses lots. So here we are at the San Myshuno nightclub. And as you can see, this is stunning. I assume this is very beautiful during night as well. Oh my God. City life, here we go. This is amazing. I assume you can have amazing parties here or any kind of events and having fun with your friends and doing a lot of things here as a teen, as an adult, as whatever. This is seriously so cool. I'm obsessed. And if I'm not wrong, I just said we have a karaoke bar, and I believe it's right over here. This is cool. I love the rounded shapes on buildings recently. So I assume we also have a bowling alley and also the karaoke. You know, they go very well together, and I think it's a very cool idea to have them together in the same spot. This is beautiful, amazing. Next year, we're gonna check San Sequoia because, again, this is a world that I know many simmers enjoy, especially with the Growing Together pack that gives you, you know, a wholesome and very detailed gameplay with family dynamics and everything. And I am so sure a lot of people play here. So we're gonna check the suburban neighborhood because I love suburban neighborhoods. This is the first house that I'm seeing here, and it's so cute and, of course, family oriented. We have bikes outside. We have this tree house that's not complete, which is so, you know, cool and makes you think like they are still working on it. It's not finished. It's a work in progress project, and they will work more on it as time goes. And this is such a cute house. I love a good blue suburban house. This is everything. I love that so much. And then over to the other side, so we have this building here. I'm loving these pools that you can, you know, trick with the foundation to have in your yard to make it, you know, look like those fake pools. I love that so much. It gives so much more realism to backyards. And this is also a very beautiful suburban house. I'm loving this. And then over to this side, we have this house. And speaking about craftsmen, this is looking more craftsmen than the other ones. And I'm loving all the details outside, you know, with the bikes and all the activities they can do. Everyone has something to do outside. A pool, or bikes, or look, here we have a dollhouse for kids. This is so cute and, you know, realistic to have your toddler or your kid playing in the yard. This is so cool for gameplay. I love this so much. We also have in this save file Evergreen Harbor and Mount Komorebi and Copperdale, but now I would like to go to vacation worlds, destination worlds actually, because we have Silva Dorada and Granite Falls redone in Simsaribear Save file, and I'm trying to go in places we kind of forgot, not that they existed, but these worlds feel so old and it's been so long since we had them, and it feels so good, at least for me, to see them again. And I want to check out Granite Falls because it's a world that I enjoy very much. We have here vacation rentals, of course. You come here on vacation. This is a campsite. This is so cool. And then we have a restaurant. All right, you guys, so here we are in Granite Falls. This is the first rental that we're gonna see. And I really want a vacation here because weather seems, cool and not so hot as it is at the moment. And look at this house. I could live here. I don't want a vacation here. I actually could move in right away. This is so beautiful. I love the floor plan and all the wood throughout the whole house, and I really feel it fits very, very well with Granite Falls. And I really love this world so much. I wish I would spend more time in this world. And over to this side, we have the campsite. How cute is that? This is so beautiful. I would love to hang out here. As I said, you guys, these saves I'm showing you today, it's my try to make you love the game again, give it another try to play in, a different aesthetic and to enjoy everything that you can actually do in this game. And this campsite, it's the perfect thing for that. I've never been with my Sims camping, for example. Never. And I've played Sims a lot. I know I just built, but I would love to go camping in here. And over to this side, we have these two beautiful homes. This is a large house, also for rent. And I believe this one is the restaurant. Oh, how cute is this one? I think this is my favorite build in this whole world because, you know, I love a lodge and, you know, I love wood so much. And I feel it's perfect here by the lake. And, you know, you can come here, have some meals, enjoy the forest, and overall have a good time with your Sims and just feel like you're there with them. I'm loving this so very much. And the last world that we're going to check out from Simsaribear Save, it's 𝐬𝐸 Dorada, you guys. I cannot remember the last time I was here. I just know this used to be a world that I enjoyed so much back in time. I'm sad I'm not going here often. I think I should. And you know what? I need to actually do the storyline for, you know, Jungle Adventure. I never did that. If you didn't, it's your time to do it because look, if you come here, you have everything you need to explore 𝐬𝐸 Dorada. And I think we're gonna take a look at the restaurant and then we're gonna see the spa. We have a vacation rental and one next to it as well. And then we have the national park and again, more rentals for your Sims. All right, you guys, so here we are. This is the restaurant in 𝐬𝐸 Dorada and I have to say I'm so impressed with this building. This is such a good choice for this lot. I would love hanging out here. I don't even see it as a restaurant. I'm seeing this as a temple or something. This is looking so interesting. And oh, this is... Okay, you say it. You say it. Like this view right here. Excuse you? I would love not having dinner here. I would just love to take a walk in here. I don't even have to take dinner. I'm loving this so very much. And over to the side, we have this small vacation rental. This is so cute. You know, imagine going on a vacation with your Sims, staying in this small home, and then going to that beautiful restaurant. I'm loving this. Again, this is beautiful. All the builds that Simsari actually, you know, chose for this save are so beautiful, and I think they fit so well in each world that we've seen. And over to this side we have this beautiful building. Okay, now I think I want to travel to 𝐬𝐸 Dorada to explore more with the Sims, and I have this feeling to actually play the game more than I did. I really should jump into gameplay. I really suggest you to do the same if you want to check these saves that I showed you guys. I think that's how I'm wrapping everything up. I know there's more to see in each save that I showed to you. It's not complete. I didn't have time to show you absolutely everything. And I'm not sad I didn't do that. I would let you do that if you download these saves. The links are going to be in the description for you to get them to your game. And please let me know in the comments down below what you love the most about each save file and if you are gonna play in them. I am so happy that you watched this video. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you would like me to do more save file reviews because you know I usually take tours of my own save files, but there are so many creative and amazing simmers that put work in saves, and I really would like to showcase more of them in the future. So let me know what you think about that also in the comments. And until the next time, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and a sub to the channel to help the channel grow. And until my next video, I really wish you an amazing day. Bye everyone.